Hi and welcome to how I repair my garden cupboard door and frame. I mentioned this in a workshop update about some of the maintenance jobs I had to do. As you can see, I did most of this last year. Replaced some of the frame and renovated the door. This door needs doing, and this side of the frame. You can see how the rot's got into the front of that frame member. For some reason or other, it's all made in softwood, so it was never going to hold up that long without a lot of regular maintenance. And here's just a quick look at something else I mentioned at the time, repointing, and I've now done quite a large section of that. So very pleased with having got that done, thanks to some good weather. But there's still a lot more to do. Anyway, back to the doors and the door frame. You can see the one I've already repaired. I cut out the front about 3/4 of an inch, which was the rotted area, and replaced it with or faced it with some hardwood, glued and nailed on, and I'm going to do the same this side. You see it's affected only for the front, about half an inch, almost 3/4 of an inch, so I'll just cut all that away and it should be fine. Let's take the door off, and I had trouble with the other door. One of the screws just wouldn't come out, and I think I'm going to have the same problem here. The benefit of hindsight when I'm doing a voiceover, I know what's going to happen. So get down to this screw, and nope, it does not want to come out. The hex drive was just spinning around in there, or Torx drive I should say. So I'm going to use this screw out set, and apparently this is the way to get them out. I tried with the other door and that actually failed. The screw broke off instead. So we'll try and drill in with the drill that they give you. That seemed to be totally blunt, so I used my own drill, slightly smaller size, started the hole off, and then came back and used their drill just to widen it out enough for the extractor. So I put the drill on reverse, extractor now in the drill. Try that. It's supposed to bite in and undo the screw. Oh, look what's happened. It's broken the head off the screw again, exactly the same as the other door. So don't think much of that. Anyway, at least I can now take the door off, so I can get to the frame, and it'll be easier to work on the front of the door. Slipping these hinges off is going to make sanding an awful lot easier as well. And I'm just sanding it with the belt sander, get rid of anything that's too loose. And back to the frame. I'm cutting that front 3/4 of an inch off using a biscuit jointer with a modified fence, and just finishing the cut with an old tenon saw and a chisel to get right up into the corners. It's my way of getting glue out of the bottle a lot faster. Stick on my pre-prepared hardwood edging, a few clamps, and then a few pins. And saw in for the hinges. Faster to do this, I think, than set up with a router to do it. Now I coat the varnish on the door whilst it's down, and then once that's done and dried, get it mounted again, and I give it another coat of varnish. So 2 coats of marine varnish should protect it for another few years. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.